Hey, what's up, Forum? Gorilla Hands here, and I'm bringing you another gameplay commentary. It's a game of Domination on Grid, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the gameplay, but actually I'm trying a new series out where I have a commentator on who debates with me about certain aspects of the game, and they have a different perspective, and we kind of talk about the certain aspects of the game. And today we're going to talk about why I think Domination is one of the best game modes to play in, not just in Black Ops, but in Call of Duty in general. So we have, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Random Hero, number 21.
Well, hey, how you doing, Random? Now, you are actually perfect for this first debate, because I feel like we have this argument every night. Every time we get on, I'm always saying, hey, let's go play Domination. And you are the only person that always says, no, screw Domination, we're not playing that stupid game mode, I'll play anything else. Domination's on the bottom of my list. And, I kind of want to hear, why you don't like Domination, and what are the game modes that you really enjoy more?
Well, my number one game mode would have to be Team Deathmatch. Just love that game type.
I can't argue with you there. Team Deathmatch is pretty fun, but I guess from objective-based game modes, what do you really like playing?
It would probably be Search and Destroy.
Search and Destroy. Now, what is my opinion of Search and Destroy?
This will be good.
Yeah. I actually, for those of you who haven't really played with me, I hate Search and Destroy on any Call of Duty game. I don't know what it is. I just feel like it's a really slow game mode. I know that you can get a lot of experience playing it, but it's just it's so slow, and I don't know. And I'm a run and gunner kind of guy most of the time. I do camp occasionally, but I tend to like to run and gun. And I would think, Random, your playstyle is extreme run and gun. So why do you like Search and Destroy so much? Because I feel like that's a slow-paced game.
I mean, yeah, the fact that you can only, you only have one life, but the fact is, if you can get to their spawn faster, run and gun to the max, you probably, get a couple stragglers and then go from behind on the enemy team.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I could see that. I don't know, I hate dying because you got to sit there in the lobby and watch everybody. And the other thing is, the one thing I do like about Search and Destroy is like clutching. If you manage to pull off a big win against a large group of guys, but that happens, not all the time. And I don't know, I can't seem to like it as much. I mean, is there any other things about Search and Destroy that you like particularly over other objective game modes?
I don't know. The XP is good. Probably, a lot of fun, when people trash talk and then you just shut them down. That's always fun.
Yeah, well, I can't argue with that, but I guess
I do agree when you die, let's say, some BS death, and then you see how other people play, and then your hope just goes completely down when you see that your teammate cannot play the game.
Yeah, that is kind of infuriating to sit there and think, okay, is this guy going to clutch it? And in like the first 2 seconds, you can already tell, okay, yeah, this guy's going to die.
Time, shall we say.
Yeah. Now, I guess the other problem I have with Search is I don't know if you've ever played a game called Counter-Strike. It's you have or you haven't?
Yes, I have.
Oh, you have? Okay, well then you must know how that game works. I mean, I feel like that game is a much better version of Search and Destroy than the Call of Duty's implementation. I don't know, which one do you prefer?
I don't know. I really only started liking Search and Destroy right here on Black Ops. The other games I actually hated it, but it's too much fun.
Okay, well now we've established why you like Search and Destroy, but I really want to know, especially because you're a running gunning kind of guy, and I mean, watching this gameplay, I'm not doing a whole lot of camping. All I'm doing is running and gunning. But
yeah,
why do you hate Domination?
Let's see. Well, every time I play, it seems that there's no objectives. My entire team's soul is to camp one spot and one spot only. I feel like I'm, the only one who tries to capture points, keep the enemy from taking points, while the rest of my team will just, hold back our original flag.
Well, see, I feel like, I mean, if you really do play a lot of Domination, you can kind of control that. I mean, as long as you can get 2 flags, once you get those 2 flags in place, you can spawn trap the other team. And you really can do a lot of running and gunning, and you don't have to worry about your team camping in the back. I will say, if you have a group of greenies, that make no effort at all to leave their spawn flag, it sucks. You're probably not going to win. But I feel like that happens to me maybe 1% of my games. So, I don't know. I mean, how much Domination have you played exactly?
Well, let's see. Modern Warfare 2, I played Domination a lot. It was either Team Deathmatch, Domination. In Black Ops, I've played, like, I don't know, a handful of times, and every time it's just been horrible, and it just, completely kept me off that game type.
Well, I will say, Modern Warfare 2 is probably one of the worst examples of Domination. I never played Domination in Modern Warfare 2, and that's because of camping. Because of the kill streaks, Domination was the best game to get nukes. I mean, that was just, people would sit in the back, they do one-man army tubes, and they just sit there and get their nukes. So that's kind of a bad representation. And my number one favorite game mode, like I said, is Domination, and I never played it in Modern Warfare 2 just because of how bad it is. And in this game, yeah, people still camp, but there's nobody trying to get a tactical nuke anymore. People actually are putting more effort into getting flags and doing a little bit more running gunning. So I wouldn't base your assessment on Modern Warfare 2 because it is a completely different game from now in Domination and Black Ops. So I mean, if you really do have some reservation about it, I think you should give it a try, or at least give it a try with maybe like 1 or 2 people.
Oh, I've tried it with you. You saw how that turned out. My God.
Sometimes you get fluke games, but I mean, sometimes you have really, really good games, and it's really a lot of fun. And I really do enjoy it. I don't know. I guess we just have different tastes in games, but I do find it interesting because we do have kind of similar play styles. I mean, you definitely enjoy. You're not a stationary kind of player. I mean, you like the SPAS 12 and getting in people's faces. So I mean, I would think this would be right up your alley, but I don't know.
But just like running, yeah, I love to run and gun. But let's see, running to a flag, try and cap it. First you have to take out the guys camping around it. And then, if that doesn't work, you die. Okay, try again from another angle. Oh, there's no one to back me up ever. Like, I haven't seen anyone back me up on capturing the middle flag.
Yeah. Well, okay, now the other thing, though, is, do you like headquarters?
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah. I mean, okay, it's okay, but for me, I don't really like headquarters as much because it's one objective. I mean, everybody's going towards that one location. So I feel like you're going to have everybody camping around that thing and everybody's going towards it. But in Domination, you have a bunch of different options that you can attack. You're not really focusing on 1 or 2 things. So I don't know. I feel like there's a lot more things happening in Domination than there would headquarters. But maybe you see it differently. I mean, do you ever feel like at headquarters, you just keep running towards the headquarter, that one headquarter, and you're dying?
Yeah, it happens usually. When we play headquarters, at least we know that someone's working on something to get them out of there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. But I'll have to work on trying to convince you that Domination isn't the worst game mode. What would, I guess, like you said, Search and Destroy is your favorite, or one of your favorite objective modes. What's your other favorite objective mode, if you had to pick one?
Sabotage.
Oh, Sabotage, that's right. You're a big fan of that. I do like that as well, but I feel like that's even a little bit more slow-paced than Domination because of the respawn timer. And again, there's still one objective, and everybody's fighting for that one objective. So I don't know what's so great about Sabotage.
I don't know, the fact that not like spawn camping, it's not like right up my alley because I'm running around like every time, but good teammates will know, just hold it out, when to go for it, when not to go for it. Yeah, but in Domination, it just seems like either I go for it or no one does, or they just run around the map like morons.
Yeah, that's definitely a problem running with puppies or greenies. But maybe one day we can get a team of Domination going, and I can show you how much fun it can be, because you can really get a lot of kills in this game mode. I know some people play Demolition, to get these huge numbers, but I don't think I can ever get the same numbers playing Domination that you could in Demolition. But I still feel like you can get really high kills playing.
You were going like 61-1 or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think I did. I went the other night. I went 63-1. Playing Domination. So I mean, it's and I was running around for the most part. At the beginning I was camping, but I was running around for a lot of that game. So I mean, you really can post really good scores when you're playing it.
Yeah. I can imagine. It's basically it's a when you can hold the map. It's how long is it? Like 10-minute team deathmatch.
Yeah,
Uh,
basically, exactly. That's exactly what it is. Um, but I mean, I guess yeah, we'll have to give it a try. See what you think. I guess for the final part, I'll talk a little bit about the gameplay just to touch on it. Uh, if you guys were watching, we were down by an extremely large margin. I want to say maybe 80 points or something along those lines. And I actually took this team for granted because it's a bunch of greenies. I'm playing with a bunch of greenies, and the other team's a bunch of low-level greenies. So they got up really high on us, and I had to completely switch gears with how I was playing because we were down by a lot, and we ended up. I'll spoil it for you. We ended up coming back and winning, but it was a it was definitely a close game, and these are the games that personally my favorite types of games. Even if I did really bad, I like coming back from really large deficits.
oh,
Yeah, I turned. I didn't think that was a bad guy, and then I realized, oh shit, turn around. But it was too late. But no, we ended up coming back and winning this game, so I was pretty happy about that. Let's see. It looks like the video is coming to a close. If you guys like these debates and you want to hear more of them, we'll definitely do it. I'll certainly keep working on trying to get random to play some Domination. But but if you guys are new to the channel, please subscribe. We definitely have more videos coming up, and if you like it, we'll make more videos. And please check out the Forum Boys website. I'll include a link in the description. And as always, guys, have a nice day. And the final score, 69-10.